Hey, 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 you beautiful people. Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. My friends, I woke up this morning with no problems. No problems, my friends. No problems. It's a beautiful country I'm living in. Mad Matt, Raw Rant Live. Not much to report today. The weather's been great. Life has been great. Uh, all plans moving forward. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm reading more and more about these two guys that were shot, kind of scary, or killed. I'm sorry, killed, murdered, whatever word you want to use. And the one's looking more and more like maybe the girlfriend or wife, whatever she was part of it. I think she was. But I don't have much more to add to that. I mean, it's kind of scary. Think about it. You're living with a woman here. You have not many friends anyway. You're not like when you were back home. And who's the one that gets you killed? The one you're relying on the most. She's relying on you and you're relying on her, and then she sets it up so you get killed for whatever reason. There's no reason to be killed, but it seems to be the case. Happening. All these dirty things. And now I'm getting these sponsorships now. I'm getting sponsorships. Spending time doing interviews. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But let me get right into it. Down. Hello, sir. How are you? Good morning. Mr. Schaefer, good morning, Matt. How are you this morning? I'm great, Jim. How are you? My life is getting better in every aspect on every single day. And I'll tell you, Jim, when you're so used to bad, negative, bad, losing, failure, you start to get so used to it that you can't accept, or you have a hard time accepting good. So I've been working very hard on just accepting the good, whether it's support from other people. Speaking of support, let me put this up here right now. Whether it's support from other people, or whether it's, God's words or books that I'm reading or videos that I watch, good things happening. It's it gets hard. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard to just accept it. And here I am. So thanks for asking, Jim. Blizzard, Mad Matt, what's up, Blizzard? You got big biceps, my man. Big biceps. Big bad biceps. How you doing, Blizzard? You all right? Danny, yo, pretty sad for those expats. It's sad for their family. The expats are dead. But what about their family? They must have some family back at home. I mean, there's a topic nobody discusses: how hard it is not to be home with your family on certain holidays or during certain birthdays or events, weddings, anniversaries, stuff like that. It Those things were never important to me, but there's a big difference between calling a lifelong friend and talking about your issues, as opposed to going out and having breakfast with them or a beer with them and talking about it. So it is sad. It is sad. Roth, these people keep showing their wealth. Everybody's so rich in the Philippines, all Jason Momoas and all rich. They're all rich. Jim Schaefer, I'm good as usual. It's a great feeling when you accept all the good things in life. Living in the moment, Jim. Living in the moment. Yeah, I'm learning that just from meditating. And yes, it's hard, man. Some people say, "Oh, you failed. You just," dude. We all fail. We all fail probably on a daily basis, depending on what your beliefs are. But yeah, it is a wonderful feeling to lay down in bed at night and be able to close your eyes and go to bed, and you're not so worried about all the problems that you think you have. Scotty, yo. Nathaniel, good morning to the masters. I don't know if I'm the master. Blizzard, my man, keep doing you, bro. I appreciate you. Much love and appreciation. It's helping me. It's helping this channel. It's helping me. And Blizzard, I don't know if you're ready for it, but I got big changes coming. And I'm not talking I've been saying it and kind of hinting to it and doing a little bit here and there, but I'm not the Philippine guy I am not, and I won't be. I'm not going to be one of these dodos. This is not about the Philippines. This is about me. Jack Lamora, 215, checking in again. What's up, Jack? I love that name of yours. Just the last name, not Jack. When I think of Jack, I think Michael Jack Schmidt, number 20, third base for the Philadelphia Phillies. Zach, what up, Matt and crew? Good morning, evening, everyone. All is well. Everybody's doing good so far, Zach. How was your evening? Did you get lit? You told me you were going to get lit. Hutch is in the house. Cheers to you, sir. How's your leg doing? Are you going to be visiting us in Angeles? Blizzard says good morning to Zach. Zach says good morning to Blizzard. Did you see that video of the 39-year-old something shot his pig with a dart? Scotty, I'm not really into his videos. And it's not that I don't feel bad for the guy. He's, lesson learned on my end. I probably stayed at my farm. I was there 18 months. I probably stayed there 18 months too long, but he's got to learn when to stop. I mean, all his crying online and do I feel bad for him if it's a real situation? I do, but he can easily just get up and leave. He's staying for 2 domestic pigs. Like, the pigs don't even have any value unless you're going to eat them. But he says, oh, they're my friends. They're my pets. Well, listen, man, you got the choice between life and death, or survival and not survival, or thriving or surviving, or, living in a place that doesn't give you UTIs and other infections. The pigs can be let go. Let somebody else take them, sell them, do whatever you want, make meat out of them. But he's putting himself in his own situation. I don't feel for him. I don't feel for him because he's not willing to do anything to help himself. All he wants to do is YouTube. Somebody called him out on his television set being worth more than the rest of all his possessions. And he tried to tell everybody, oh, it's broken. It's not worth anything. Well, then why did you pay to have it moved there? Because you did move there. We've seen those videos. I even have a Facebook shot of where he's, looking for the place to live, and it was not near. So, he paid to move that television. Then he tries to tell people it's not worth any money. So some things don't add up with his story. So it bothers me. Back to Blizzard. Blizzard's the man. So to answer your question, yes, I've seen it. Don't know whether I believe all of it. The guy he obviously has a technical background and all this stuff. He's very young enough to go back home and work. Listen, man, there's people that need, and then there's other people that like to need. I believe he's the like to need guy. He's making bank on his videos. I'll give him that. Kudos to him. He found a niche that people want to watch, which is he's broken out and down and out, but every single day. Give me one good day, man. Just video yourself one good day. One good day. And if you're here in the Philippines long enough, people know you don't have farm animals and let them go on other people's properties, because that becomes their breakfast or lunch or their dinner, or they're selling it to somebody else after they kill it. Sorry, I saw it. Philippines, every human being on the planet that has been successful has failed in life at one time. Success comes from failure. Big failures, small failures, daily failures. I mean, depending on what you believe, I agree with you, Cash, 100%. Like, you're not living if you didn't fail. You're not trying if you haven't failed. It's tough. Mr. Joe Pa is in the room. How's your eyes, buddy? Joe Pa, exactly. Philippine van life. Yeah, if you're a winner always, you're a liar always. Cheers. Lucky, what's up, Big Matt? What's up, Big Lucky? Tom, oh, Daddy, I miss you so much. I miss you, Daddy. Come see me. 1,000 pesos. Deposit 1,000 pesos for more. Here's 1,000. I miss you, Daddy. You're the only man I talk to. Only you. I had a dream about you last night. You were in my dreams last night. That's one of their favorite lines here. You were in my dreams last night. They say it to every man they talk to, especially haven't seen them in a couple months. It's like the biggest. That's the biggest one. You were in my dreams last night. Why are you? And then they'll ask you, why are you in my dreams? Blizzard, it's a great big world out there. Yes, sir, it is. Mark Young, Matt, is Kokomo's familiar? Fuck yeah, I own that place. You crazy? Why are you asking me? What do you want me to say? No, Kokomo's is way familiar to me. I bounce my balls off of every girl that works in there. Oh, next door. Zach, Matt, about half. There was 8 of us drinking just a few shots in Red Horse. Red Horse. Good morning to your subscribers. Yes, good morning to everybody. Remember that movie Coming to America? Good morning, everyone, or whatever. What did he say? Good morning, America. And one guy said, fuck you. He said, yes, fuck me. I don't think that guy is being honest. We all have had problems in Philippines, but come on, man. This guy is, it's that, yeah. So you see it too, right? Cash, nothing goes right for him, no matter what he is on the planet. It seems to me, he had problems before going to the farm. It was he was robbed. He was scammed with a condo deal. I got a question, man. If he was buying a condo, what was he doing with the pigs and the cow then? See, something don't add up. Something just doesn't make sense. But it is what it is. I mean, who am I to judge? But man, show us one good day. Maybe, but Cash, let's just say it. He got over 5,000 subscribers in less than 2 weeks. And he also, his views are huge, but it's all side shit, man. Give me something promising. One thing promising. I woke up and my toes were cleaner. You know, my UTI's gone. Listen, man, I think we all have had a UTI or something similar, kidney stones, whatever. We're all not laying in bed crying like babies. Bjorn, many of them, oh, are you the one that sent that money? Thank you, sir. If that's you. Many of them have inflated opinion of themselves. No, really? I've never noticed that. I have not seen that. Tell me more. Zach, Matt, I sent you a pic of our son's lechon baboy laid out. Yeah, it was awesome. That's all they're good for eating. Oh, not the ones he has. He doesn't even have. He has native pigs. They're the worst. Also, they can grit a body relatively easy. Yes, sir. I said that before. I said that to my girlfriend when she was living there. Not for her. Cash, you and I both know most of the expats here on social media seem to be perfect in life and have been all their lives. Well, I'm not going to get into the social media, guys, because quite honestly, it's not my life route. I didn't come here to be a Philippine expat vlogger, and I'm not going to be one. I'm just not. My content is not about all the Philippines. There was a lot involved, but it's about growth, personal development, personal growth, my own journey, where monk mode has now taken me. And that has nothing to do with the Philippines other than I'm here. But I know what you're saying, Cash, and it's true. These guys, I don't think any one of them ever looked in the mirror and actually seen what's really going on in their lives. And I could give you a lot of examples. Blizzard, it's all about perspective. Some people will have 10 good things happen and one bad, but choose to focus on the one bad. It's the truth. I just wrote it. It's funny you just said that. I just literally wrote that down. You know, and it's not all about the bad, man. Like for me right now, it's about God. And I'm not saying Roman Catholic or any of that shit. I'm just saying God in general. You know, your heart has a lot of things in it that are God related, God's messages, God's plans, God's mission, your good things that you're going to do or plan to do. But you also have 1,000 other bad things, you know, anxiety, stress, worry, fear, shame. And you have to choose which one do you want to be, man. And you can only be fucked up for so long. I don't care if you have PTSD, depression. I don't care what it is. You got to come out of it at some point. And this guy, you know, it's almost like an act because you can't be. What's he only depressed and sad and broke and lonely and sick when he's doing videos, and the rest of the time he's looking for a girlfriend? I mean, he literally said he's looking for a girlfriend, yet he's broke. He's homeless. He has no money, right? He's got a UTI. What does he want a woman for? A rotten apple, bringing down a good apple to make it rotten. You know, a rotten apple don't bring down a good apple, and the good apple makes the rotten one better. It's the rotten apple makes the good one rotten. Good morning, Vietnam. true. I don't regret my career, but I do regret taking chances. You mean don't taking chances? Yeah, not taking chances. Okay, there you go, Dan. I agree with you. Not taking, playing the safe route. I never did it, so I can't say. So I'm the exact opposite of you, Dan. I kind of regret some of the chances I took, but guess what? They made me develop into what I am. I'm very, what's the word when you can just take a blow and eventually walk out of it? I'm not resilient. I'm by definition a very extremely resilient person because of taking chances. Now you may have huge financial stability because you took the safe route. Like you said, I have plenty of friends that did that. Like been at the same jobs their whole lives. They have a ton of money, but they're fucking extremely unhappy. So, I want one thing that he has and he wants what I have. It's a weird world. That's what I just said. Envy, shame. California, Cubby's in my house. Hola, Matt, 1,000 pesos only. Oh, Mateo, oh my God, Cubby, I love you so much. Deposit 1,000 pesos. New CDL, I've caught alive. Yes, sir, you are here. Listen while you're driving. Put your seatbelt on. Earbuds in. Joe, I've taken risks when I should have taken chances. Live and learn, I guess. Don't guess. You're right. You're on point. Live and learn. You got to do you. I think that was basically the whole theme of Rocky Balboa, the underdog who's taking chances. And not just the movie, but think of his life. There's a man that insisted on being put in the main role. In fact, there's a movie coming out about it. It's a movie about Rocky or Sylvester Stallone. Dan. Thank you. YouTube Scenes, YouTube Scenes, $20. Thank you, sir, so much. Dan, same for me. I wish I would have retired from the Army instead of doing 5 years, but who knows? It would have stayed in. I might be 6 feet under right now. Oy. Cash, sounds like he needs a job and a good doctor. He needs to go home. He's very young, man. I'm not judging. There was a point where I should have went home, and I question whether I should have went home now. I reflect on it. I think, should I went home? But he's 39. Go to hell home. Sounds like he has a decent family. He has nothing here other than 2 pigs. The funny part is I was watching the comments. I don't watch his video now, but because I know there's going to be tears running out of his face. And there's self-pity tears. They're the worst tears. Self-pity. Get out of it, man. But that famous female Filipino vlogger commented on his shit. I'll come help you. I'll come save you. That Beauty R, whatever her name is. What's 10 gems? I got a gold coin. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Thank you so much. You guys ever remember the first time you ever saw the 20-piece gold coins they have here? I thought it was like something spectacular. I thought I bingoed. It's just 20 pesos. It looks pretty though. They're sexy coins. America should have a coin like that. It's really sexy. Zach, I retired, but got too comfortable with the comforts and safety that the military gave. Hey, there's nothing wrong. At least you admit it. Nothing wrong with it. You got security, man. You have a lifetime of security with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But I get that you also regret not taking chances. It's never too late, dude. You're a young cat, Dan. Jordan, what are you doing with my girl? Ayan, right? Is that her name? These are the people that sent Cash App. So, it's not like I mentioned the ones that do the super chats and stuff, but this was Cash App related. Just wanted to say thank you to them. Chris sent $100. Chris's money was specifically for those children. Christopher sent 150. Mike 500. Bill 25. And 20. Very much. Thank you so much. From Seattle. He has my girlfriend with him. T&D Productions, what's up, buddy? How's your channel? You doing good? Bajorn, who are you talking about? I hate to throttle up his channel anymore, but he's not in any competition with me. He's a sad puppy. Something A Wolf. I don't know his first name. Something A Wolf. I don't like using the word brokey. Listen, I've been the brokey. I'm still technically a brokey, but he's more of he doesn't want to dig himself out of the hole. That's his problem. I'll tell you another story. I got to share this. A guy called me yesterday from said he was from my Facebook message, saw my shorts on Facebook, and he reached out to me. He's in Manila. He's 26 years old, and he's homeless, he said, and has no money to get back home. He's from England. His same name as me, by the way. I saved all the information in his phone number. And he's like, is there anything you can do? I said, did you go to your, whatever it's called there in Manila? Yeah, but they won't help me. He's like, it's tell me how poor he is. Some woman stole $4 million. I said, she didn't steal it. You gave it to her. I said, let's be honest about this. So anyway, he's like, can you help me get food? I have no food, and I'm not getting any money until the end of the month, and then I'll go back to England. And I told the guy, this is what I said. This is a true story. Just happened yesterday. I said, dude, how about I put you on a live? You tell your story. I said, if people want to support you, they'll support you. Oh, I don't want people to see me. Then fuck off. Fuck. I came on this fucking channel to tell people all my issues, whether they help me or not. I didn't know that was going to happen. It just happened. But the guy didn't want to help himself. There's a guy, and he's 26. I can't say it enough, dude. Unless you're here and being paid to be here, there's no reason to be here at that age. 26, 39. Like even the other one, it says he's poor and homeless. Why did you come here if you had no money? I mean, I'm not being, everybody says, oh, Matt, you don't have a monthly. Yes, I do have a monthly, guaranteed for the rest of my life, as long as I don't take the capital out. What's up, Jimbo? Good morning, sir. Are you and Mr. Schaefer coming to Angeles? Who's coming to Angeles? Anybody? I'm booking my room today, and I don't know where I want to stay. Cash, she keeps all the money she takes in. She's a joke for some reason. She finds a lot of homeless foreigners. I've been here 5 years, traveled 11 islands, never seen one. What do you mean, she? No, not that girl that's helping people that was married to some guy that stole money from her or something. I'm talking about this other cat, Beatty. She's an attractive chick. She does a lot of YouTube. Maybe you're talking about the same girl. I didn't know. She has a very good, big channel. Jim says, hello, Jordan. I got rid of her. Send her my way. Was she any good? I got rid of her. I am with 5 girls in Manila at the moment. I know. And you have $10,000 a month coming in, guaranteed for the rest of your life. I know. Things are okay. Uploading a video today. I'll check it out, sir. Check it out. I guess Bitmonger, did he hit like a low in his life? He's suddenly posting all these videos. I guess he thinks he's the king of the hill. Like suddenly his shit don't stink. Everybody else's shit stinks, but not him. He's perfect. Look, anybody can sit and make it look exotic in your background. I could go right now to Boracay and do that. Dan, I hear you, bro. I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Had to make a decision, take a sign on Bose and switch. Forgot Sergeant and stay in and get out and use my GI Bill for college. Zach, what college did you go to anyway? I know you said you went. So if I'm paying $100 a massage here in New York, what would I pay there? Dude, if you're getting a massage for $100, is it a happy ending? That's actually not a bad price. I paid $100 back in the U.S. for massages, but they were, strict. They were serious massages. I think you can get a girl come in here. Look, if I really wanted to, I don't do it, but you can. For 1,000 pesos, so you're just talking over $20 or under $20, you can get a massage with a handy. Unless you want to upgrade. Whoop. Deposit 1,000 pesos. You can get a good massage here for $20 though. Like straight up good massage. Let's take a tour of the digs and how much you're paying there per month. I'm actually moving, Jack, and I already did a video of the place here. I'm paying, it's 8,000 pesos or whatever that is, just over $100. Security, CCTV, TV, roof deck, hot water, fully furnished, gated, maintenance, trash. Came with an oven and refrigerator and bed, TV, sofa, dressers, chairs, night tables. And I'm not moving far. I'm just moving, hopefully, depending on the situation. The guy across from me living in a place that's just twice the size of this and outside decks. So I plan on moving in there. Hopefully, if I'm not forcing the guy out, but if he leaves, I'm moving there. And I have a guy that's moving here in September or October, and he's going to be my he's going to be on here with me, man. He's going to be helping me behind the scenes, developing a whole different kind of platform. I'm not. It is what it is. Cash would understand. Well, I'm way behind. Sorry, guys. What's that convert to? We just told you, man. $20. We'll be there, my friend. Awesome, Jim. I'm excited to see you guys. You guys play billiards or anything? There's some clean places that aren't bars. I mean, it's bar, but it's like a sports bar. There's no girls walking around. But it only costs a few $100 here. Young people today, they think everything is simple and solvable. The problem with them is not only do they think that, they don't care. They would rather dwell in their own pity. It's scary. I'm broke for the next 3 months, Matt. I do live stream from the meetup. Do a live stream from the meetup. I don't think I'm going to, Jim, to be honest. But I'm sorry to hear that. Actually, $100 gets you a little over 6,000 pesos now. Is that, at least it did yesterday. How did you know him? Cash, I'm talking about the Carrie. Yeah, the Carrie character. Believe it or not, I reached out to her when I first started doing YouTube. If Joe's here, he knows. I reached out to her. She talked a bunch of shit. And she said to me, when you get about 5,000 subscribers, then I would come and talk to you. I said, oh, fuck off. You're going to put limits on me. You're a shitbag. Fuck. Then I found out there she is. This chick, T&D, Re-Beauty. She has a good channel, man. I tried reaching out to her, too. She blocked me. I was being nice to her because me and her kind of think the same way. But she didn't like my vulgarity. The two people that want to sponsor me, these two companies that want to sponsor me, they do appreciate my straightforward vulgarity and plain itness. Yeah, Farrell. See, Farrell knows. Farrell's the money man. Why pay for something you can do better yourself? I'm with you, Bourgeon. I mean, as far as the whacking off, there's no girl that's going to whack me off better than I can whack myself off. But a massage, a straight up massage, I just recently had massages here. I never did them before. Matt, I went to a couple of junior colleges in Southern Illinois and also went to Southern Illinois University, home of the Salute dogs. What's he saying here? T&D, I'm paying $300 for all that. Sounds like you got a good deal. Dude, I can walk to the beach and take a boat in 10 minutes and be in Boracay. I mean, I think I'm getting a good deal. I'm happy with it. No bugs. No rodents. Once in a while, that little gecko guy will running around here, but I don't want to kill him. No ants, no roaches, no rats. The landlord who I'm planning on doing either a live stream with, or I'd like you guys to talk to him. He's been here longer than me, and he's very intelligent. He's all for it. If you guys want to hear him, tell me. Let me know. A little older than me, raised in Pennsylvania, but then worked in California. Married to a Filipina. He has a business in Boracay and knows a lot of the ins and outs of what's going on over there. He was way on board about the toxic expat video I did, like way on board with it. Hey, look at me, 95 people in the room. What's up? Rent is only $100. Unbelievable. Hey, man. And I'm happy here. Like, this is the best place I've rented since I've been here. Best place. Yeah, it's 130. Now, it's going to go up when I go across. If that goes through, it's going to go up, obviously. And it has aircon. I mean, none of this stuff I had to buy. My first appointment, I had to buy my aircon, my oven, my refrigerator, everything. It sucked. And then I moved 8 months later. Gone. All the Filipinos took advantage of me. Sprightly today, you look really well. I don't like that word well. Well means I just got clear off a crack or something. Yeah, Blizzard, 130. Pretty good. Pretty good. I play billiards, but I'm really rusty. I've never been good. I used to let the girls win anyway, but if we're just playing, who cares? It's just for fun. Come on, Jim. Is it true you're moving next door to Jogo? Yeah. He's going to get me the tummy tuck. He's going to buy me a tummy tuck if I give him a good hand job. Robert, my favorite Jets fan. Hello. My favorite Jets fan? This guy's an asshole. Crazy bastard. Mr. Brian, good morning. Thank you for letting me know that you're here. I know. You're scouting me there, Philly. Philly, I'm coming to Angeles. You going to be in Angeles? Would love to meet you. You're one of my favorite vloggers. Here's my thing, Philly. If you interviewed fucking the disabled expat, you can interview me. Come on, help a brother out. A fellow 215er. The problem is they watch all the videos about how cheap and free living it is here. They come get a rude awakening when they see the Phils will eat you up and spit you out if you have no income. Well, even with income, I've seen guys get spit up and chewed out here. I mean, let's be honest. Some guys come here. Listen, man, if you're coming here solely for a woman, like that one kid was on the channel, he'll be in here later, bragging about his income, but then saying he has to pound pootie every day. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that, but it will chew up your budget no matter who you are. I don't care if you're 26 or 39 or 59, you're paying for that pootie. And when you're doing it that often, you're paying for the food, you're paying for her little hair shit. You guys all know that are here. It's not like you have a bucket of shampoo this size, right? You get a little packet of shampoo this size, and it costs 10 million times more because they're taking advantage of the poor people, which then takes advantage of your wallet. And you know I'm right. I love that you are so direct and honest. The truth of the matter is I'm only that way because I found it very hard to not be that way. I tried to be the other way. It doesn't work for me. Pretending to care, pretending to listen, sugarcoating shit, bullshitting people to get a piece of ass or to get a job. Fuck that, man. Forget that. What up, big dog? What's up, Nick Foles? Great deal. Why move? It's right across the hallway. It's in the same building. Because I want to. You guys are going to tease me, and I know there's going to be a bunch of negative feedback, but it's life. I want to put a. It's going to be a room in there for videoing. I don't know what you call it, but that's what we're going to have a complete room in there that's for editing videos, making videos, doing this, doing that. Dude, this is not just YouTube anymore. I didn't come on here to make money until I realized I could make money. And I want to take it much further than YouTube. YouTube's not going to be my main platform for long. And like I said, I already started 2 new channels and on other platforms. When the geckos come into the house. Zach, our APA billiards team almost went to Vegas. We won regionals, but lost a team in Missouri. Loser. Zach, say you're a millennial. Almost. Stop it. No. That means you're good, Zach? You're real good? Where am I renting now? I just told you I'm in Cataclan, which is directly across from Boracay. So to go to Boracay, you have to get off the Cataclan airport. I'm between the two. But it's a nice location, and it's clean, it's secure, it's safe, and built. When I say built, this guy, he did the block walls, and then he framed it out on the inside, insulated it, and then put interior walls. It's not like your typical Philippine property. Extremely well built. Like, so the walls are double the thickness of a normal wall in the Philippines. I mean, I was in Dumaguete, and even up on the 20th floor, the walls were only this thin. Concrete walls that thick. That was it, all the way up on the 20th. I was scared. Look at Zach, 27 of 97. Get the likes up, you lazy bastards. Yeah, they're shitbags. I'm telling you, I got the shittiest group of people watching me. Not you guys. I'm talking to the ones that aren't interacting and leaving thumbs up. What is your main mode of transportation? Scooter? I have the 3-wheel tuk-tuk. You know those Indian tuk-tuks, 3-wheeler? I haven't taken a trike ride. My first trike ride is going to be when I go to Angeles when I get there. You look fresh. Is that better? Yeah, that's what the girls say in the bar, right? You look fresh, my pal. You look so fresh. That means I'm ready for another round. Haha, looking well is the equivalent of calling a woman handsome. Looking well, I've worked in these shelters, so I know it's usually when that's what you say, or I'm not well. So looking well means you look better. Not well is when they're withdrawing from drugs or something. I'm not well, meaning I need a hit. I haven't played pool in 15 years. It's funny, they don't call it pool here. Everybody says billiards. So I haven't played pool in 15 years. Joe Gomer. Yeah, that's his name. Gomer. Tony Bologna. 27 a month enough to get by? Tony, it's totally up to where you're going, what you're doing, and how you spend your money. I told you I'll never do a budget video. 2,700 is more than enough for me. I don't know what your standards are. 2,700, I could live and have a different girlfriend every night. But it's all up to you. You know, some people don't care what their room looks like or don't need aircon. I need aircon. Some people don't need a refrigerator. I have a refrigerator. So, sometimes my electric bill is as much as my rent. It's totally up to what you want to do. Are you traveling? Are you going out? Do you like to eat American food, or you want to eat Filipino food, or are you going to do a hybrid of the two? Totally up to you. But 2,700 is more than enough if you live a normal lifestyle. But if you're going to go live in BGC, your rent's $1,000, and you could still live on another 1,700. It's totally up to you, man. But I never tell people. I always tell people, if you're living on just exactly what you're bringing in, that's not a healthy. Listen, here's an example. 100 people in the room. First time in a long time. Ding, 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 ding. Tony, here's my theory, okay? And I've said this because there's guys like Ace that do videos. You need a monthly. You're a loser. Don't come here if you don't have a monthly. There's a guy that had a monthly, but he had no savings net. He had no net. He only had his monthly. He never saved anything. So when his kid was born and all fucked up in the heart or wherever it was and it needed surgery, he then became an e-beggar looking for money. He had no safety net. So I think you need a little bit of each. You need your monthly, but you need to have savings. You need to have something for a backup. He wasn't begging if he had a safety. T&D, Philippine van life. Are you the same as van boys? No, van boys are much different. You seem more normal than those guys. Those guys have a cool channel, though, T&D. Van boys, I mean, I'm not into that youngster kind of shit, but they're cool. They're fun. They're young. They're living a life. Think about it. When you were that age, could you imagine if you came over here and just had a fun time with a bunch of young girls? No stress, no anxiety, no worrying about shit. They're living a life. When we were their age, think about it. We were having kids. We had a family. Probably getting divorced. I was. Philly is fake. You are honest and direct. Keep it up. Don't be like him. Who's Philly? Daddy, can you give me only 2,000 more? Yeah, baby. Anything for you. Make it worth my while. Get down. Get down. Lick it, Charlie Brown. Come on, girl. Lick it. Come on. You take a big facial for daddy. I'll give you 2,000. You gotta. Farrell, my manager never sacrificed your piece or for a piece. Nice way to put it. I like that. You planning to move, retire here, or just visit? Either way, 2,700 is more than enough. But you gotta have a savings, man. This is where me and Douchey Boy differ. He has the guaranteed monthly, but he has no backup. He has zero savings, zero portfolio, zero. Apparently, I guess he doesn't even have credit cards since he didn't want to fucking pay the hospital with it. He was begging the public for money. Jack Lamore, any advice for me? I'm born and raised in Philly. Hey, my man, born and raised in Philly. Moved to Southwest Florida. That's your problem. 12 years ago, I'm on 2 dating websites and can't score in a monkey whorehouse with a handful of bananas. I can't score. What the fuck? Jack, you left out all the important information. What do you look like? How old are you? What's your income? And if you're talking about back in the U.S., why would you want to? It's gotten to the point where I wouldn't want to score with the women in the U.S. I remember I was single for a year before I came here back in the U.S. The girls I met were outrageously terrible human beings, lazy scumbags. Every one of them had a problem. Now, listen, I always tend to say I attract what I was putting out there, but I wasn't. They were just coming to me. I'm like, these girls are shitbags. I always attracted younger women. I have no idea why. I actually prefer older women. but total shitbags. Yeah, but you pay everywhere. Listen, if you want to come to the Philippines and you want a girl half your age, it doesn't have stretch marks, it doesn't have this, or boobs are in perfect shape, what did you expect? That you were getting them for free because you're what? An old man that sits on his balls who have pimples on his back and, you know, farts in his sleep? Did you expect that? Or a guy like me that has to take my teeth out before bed? You're not getting it for free, bro. There's a price tag. And rightfully so. In what world do you think a 70-year-old man should be with a 20-year-old woman unless he's paying for it? It would be, I would think something's wrong if he wasn't paying for it, or if you're not paying for it. Don't demand such a high value thing. I don't put value on all that stuff because I've learned those young girls, it's like, listen, it's my next video, but I'll just say, you are going back into middle school. She's watching Korean drama the second you're done getting that last little drop out of your knob. Soon as dinner's done, she's watching Korean drama. When you're sleeping, she's watching Korean drama. Who the fuck wants that? No, thank you, sir. Pretty decent living if single. Pool shark, maybe, huh? Only pool shark if we're betting money. Beers are cheap here. T&D, no, I've seen him a little too much out there for me. I just travel because that's what I did in America. I'm not one to just sit in the house. You know, it's funny you say that, Cash, because I would love to learn more about that. When you say travel, is there places that you go and stay for a week, like camping? And I guess you have a license. What kind of van do you have? I can see what it looks like and what I think it is. I wouldn't mind doing that. I'd be down with that in a heartbeat. I wouldn't want to do it alone. That's my problem. Most of what I want to do, I don't want to do alone. Hiking, I can do alone. Maybe live there or Thailand. If I had to do it all over again, I'd go to Thailand, Tony, but that's just me. Everything I see, then again, I could be watching the Ace Bastard Cools of Thailand for all I know. I am coming into Clark on 8-5. Can you give out some meetup locations and times? Sorry if you're repeating, but I haven't heard yet. 8-10 still. Listen, here's the deal. On 8-10, I'm arriving. I don't want to tell everybody where I'll be until I'm there. I don't trust. Fuck it. I don't care. The places I want to go that are not bar related would be Margarita Station, Philly's Tavern, Tequila Reef. And then, you know, if people want to go out for drinks afterwards and go to bars, I'm way cool with that. As long as you're paying for me. I can introduce you to my peoples, my peeps. But yeah, Ken, I'd love to meet up with you. I think I'm going to be, I wrote it down and I can't remember the name of the place now. Maybe it's on here. I don't know. I'll put, that's a good idea, Ken. I'll just make this easy. I'll do what you just said. I'll make a time zone and thing. And, you know, again, it's all open-ended. I don't care. I have no girlfriends over there that I'm staying with. 27 is enough. Average person local makes 400 a month. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anybody that doesn't have that got 60K saved. Yeah, Tony, you got 60K saved, but what's your monthly income? It's 2,700. Rent here alone is 1,750. Yeah, listen, again, I'm not doing budgets, man. Everything's much cheaper here. But again, you need a monthly and a savings account. And that savings account shouldn't be used for anything. I mean, unless you're moving here and buying furniture and shit like that. But I live on 1,000 less than 27 with a disabled 3-year-old daughter, and I don't hurt for nothing. That's what people don't listen. Okay, except guys who's doing the video. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Budget is all. You could make any budget you want. If I did budget videos, I could do one for $99, $199, $299. Or I could be like Lazada. You ever see the Lazada commercials? 99 pesos for only 99 pesos. That dude likes a mixture of Kid Rock. Yeah, he does. I think he's funny. I don't watch his videos. I just see the clips. It's not pertaining to anything I'd want to do. Tony, just come here and get your boots on the ground. You'll find out. Good advice, Zach. I wouldn't have put that up there. Now he's going to beat you up when he fails, if he fails. Trans code. Mama need eye surgery. She's so pain. Pay 3,000 now. No, they never say pay. They don't ask. They'll just start crying or acting sad, or suddenly they're not as horny as they normally are. The food tastes like shit today. What's wrong, babe? Everybody's asking me, and I don't have it, and I don't want to ask you because then I'll be thick-faced. Did I do it right? You all know I'm fucking right. You know I'm right. What time is it? What's good, Matt? What time of Billy times? I haven't seen you in a while, man. How you doing? Christ, I haven't seen you since I started. What up, Time? Time's in the room. I haven't seen him in so long. Yeah, TD. It's the Kardashians' fault. Girls were shit 20 years before the Kardashians. I just watched a really good movie. You know, I think Mr. Schaefer's in the movies. The Dig, that was a good movie. But then I watched a movie before that. Fuck, I forget what it was called. Forget Him, or, you know, I forget what it's called. With, hold on. I can tell you having a terrible hospital here. Deliver my twin girls. I left with one dead and one spent 71 days in ICU and is brain dead from their oxygen malfunction. I had 89,000 US in savings gone now. That's sad. It's really sad. Sorry to hear that, man. They're living on board with maxed out credit cards. The younger ones aren't much better, Farrell, and the girls here are just as bad. It's just you guys think because they're saying yes, it's okay. No, it doesn't make her any better of a woman. I wrote it down, so I'm just going to say it. Do you want me to? So you guys are feeding into the things I write every day. This is a true statement. If you need to become the kind of person right now that the person you want would want you. And that's the truth. These guys are coming here 70 years old, half broke, some rich, some not. You know, some haven't done an ounce of working out in their lives. Some they're just lazy fucks to begin with. And they want somebody that's perfect. Forget it, motherfuckers. You don't deserve it. Even if you can afford it. That's the problem here. Guys think because they can afford the woman that's a good match. No, it's not. It's just a paid match. Nothing wrong with it if that's okay. But then you got the guys that are paying for it. I'm going to just say it. Mike's Philippine Retirement pays for pussy. Now he wants to get it for free because he thinks he's entitled to free. You know what he's entitled to? A free nothing. I was talking about girls, rent everything else. I would say rent the girls too. Send Gcash now. You have Gcash for me? Mateo, you have the Gcash I need now. I send you nudes now. I blow you now. I blow job you now. I have a blast doing it here. It's hard sometimes finding places to stay, but it's better than staying in one place the rest of my days. I like that. Billy, when Cal and Blizzard not live, I check out Matt has cool channel. Okay, buddy. Thanks for the props. Man, I'm way behind. Was talking about bills and that, not girls. Yes. Girls can and will ruin a thing, and not all the girls' fault either. You guys us guys, self-included, start the clutch to it. Don't go. I better make her happy. I better do this. And everybody that says they don't do that are lying. They're lying. And then you got the guys that do like NPR did. He decided, oh, I don't need to pay for this anymore. I own this bitch. Well, guess what? So does the guy that just got her pregnant. What time, yeah? Like this channel more and more recommend from Cal and Ice. I like Ice. I just spoke to Cal. Didn't speak to him. I texted him. What time? Yeah. Recommend from Cal and Icy. I like Icy, man. He do look like Kid Rock. His content is cool. Yeah, his content's unique. It's different. It puts a different spin on Philippine stuff here. But he's also way younger than us. I can't do the shit he does. Well, not you, Billy. I don't know how old you are, but I can't do what that young cat's doing. Never. How do you know if a girl is sincere and not after your cash there? If you're giving her cash, that's what she's after. And you will give her cash. T&D Productions, I got pics of empty rye bowls from Filipinas. Rice bowls. Okay, rice bowls. for 500 pesos. She wants 500 pesos from you. She can live on 500 pesos for like 3 days. Been working my ass off so I can live good like you, Matt. Overseas, got 2 more years before retirement. You're the man. Keep doing you, brother. You got a plan? Stick to it. Are you excited to get here? You just have more leverage there, aka more buying power. Yeah, but they think they deserve what they got. No, you're paying for what you got. It's no different than buying a refrigerator, the girls here, the relationships some of these old cats find themselves in. Do you want to pay for a generic refrigerator, a used refrigerator, one that, what's it called? Where it's energy efficient? Or do you want Samsung side by side with Ice Maker and, whatever else with a 20-year warranty? I mean, you're getting what you pay for here. And the girl is no different than that refrigerator here. So buy what you want. No sense in buying 5 bad refrigerators to get the one you finally want and then realize you don't have enough money to buy it. Matt B speaking facts. I try to be honest. Jay, I haven't seen Jay in so long. All the expats turned into miserable schmoes. I'm not miserable, Jay. See, I came into the scene miserable. Now I'm happy. You love me now? Deposit 1,000 pesos. I'm laughing my ass off while driving home from work listening to you. I'm glad it's humorous. I'm not trying to be humorous, man. Billy time. I'm 59-year-old Matt. No one way I can keep up with that dude. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm 55. I don't even want to, even if I could. I'm like that song. What's that song? I'm as good once as I ever was. That's me. I don't want to be anymore. Man, that girl I was living with, dude, there was days where I'd wake up the next day and be like, fuck, I can't even fucking take a shit properly. My ass hurt. My back and my legs hurt from fucking so much. I don't want to do those things. Listen, Limbo, whatever your name is, the amount of nuts I busted as opposed to how many girls I was with 7 girls in one day once. I had a pool full of girls all jacking me off, kissing me, sucking me, whatever. But busting nuts, dude, I'm 55. I have no interest. It's too much work after the second one, if you know what I'm saying. It just becomes too much work. It's not worth trying to do it. What's the going rate for full service from a chick there? Jack, it's dependent on you. It's dependent on the girl. It's dependent on a lot of things. Where you're located. Where did you find her? Everything. Here, you could. There's a guy I just talked to. He's 72 years old, lives in Cebu, the province of Cebu. He said between 500 and 1,000 pesos. You're talking $10 to $20. And he's getting everything, and they give him dinner afterwards. Here, it's going to be more. And all that. You find a good province girl, she'll take care of you really cheaply. Just don't confuse taking care of you as love, because it's not. These old cats that want somebody to take care of them, even the young ones, I want somebody to take care of me. For what? You can't clean your own apartment, make your own bed, wipe your own ass, cook your own food. If you can't do that, you're fucked up to begin with. You don't need a girlfriend. You need a nursing home. And some of these guys try to translate. There's a guy doing videos right now. His family wanted to put him in a nursing home, but he came here instead. You're still qualified for a nursing home if you need a woman to do all those things for you. Christ, the biggest blessing in my life is being single at this age. And these guys expect the girl who really care about them when they only want that's it. You're right, Lucky. I've seen guys walk in bars, no bullshit. I've been in a bar where the girls are, like 6 and 7s out of 10s. And I've seen guys fatter than me, older than me, disgusting, and smell bad walk into the bar and be like, these girls aren't good enough. For what? You haven't seen a girl like that since the fucking last time your granddaughter gave you a hug. My barn bar. I had one take a poo in my mouth. Nothing wrong with that. I know a girl that used to do it on coffee tables. The guy would lay underneath it and she would piss and shit on the coffee table. Van Boy dudes seem to be pushing sunshine and rainbows. Well, of course they are, but those guys do what a lot of guys are doing. The younger guys, they go over to these countries, they get the girls easier enough. You know, they're not paying these girls, they're taking the girls for the ride. So they get free this, free that. You know, the girls are enjoying their life, the guys are enjoying their life. Then they go to Thailand, then they go to here, then they go to there. They're making a living doing this, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's the problem with some of these other vloggers here. Oh, you can't make a living doing this. What do you think most of the vloggers are doing here? There's those two cats in Dumageddon. They're making tons of money. I'm not talking the old heads. I'm talking the younger guys. You might not like him, but he's probably one of the most profitable vloggers in the Philippines. And I'm not going to say his name. If you say it, I'll tell you you're right. Jack just booked the damn flight. Yeah, Jack. Me so horny. Love you long time. Ralph, that's 1980, brother. Get over it. Cost me $6. Well, that's good for you. What cost you $6? Yeah, because you're on OnlyFans and you got a one person subscription. Stop lying to yourself there, bud. Blizzard 2-week vacation. That was me. Yeah. Robert, about $50 in penicillin the next day. Robert, are you really that old? First of all, I have so many drugs up here, and penicillin, amoxicillin, you mean? It's the next step up. Penicillin is 1960 there, Robert. But it's called amoxicillin. You should have that with you anyway. You guys are the ones putting your raw dick in these dirty hoes and then think that, oh, she told me she hasn't been with anybody in 6 years. Yeah, sure. She just polished your knob like the best spinner you've ever been with, and you think she hasn't been with anybody in 6 years. Whose fault is that? And penicillin, by the way, a 7-day, 21 pill supply costs about $8. Stop it. Blizzard's laughing his ass off. Lucky hold card facts. And so the coffee tables asking for a friend. You can make your own. You just need 4 pieces of wood and a piece of glass. Matt E. Newman. Okay. Van Boy been in Philippine TV. He's making money. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with making money. Do you guys want these guys not to make money? Like, I don't understand. Do you think they should do all these videos and editing and fun and, wasting their time holding a camera like this all day and night not to make money? It would be unethical. I mean, you guys get paid for your job, right? This is their job. Bjorn, I bought a spinner. I used her whenever I want. She does everything I ask and is always available without any hassle about money. Yet you said I bought. I bought, but no hassle about money. Yeah. Very intelligent sentence there. You started the sentence off with bought and ended it with money. Come on, dude. Robert. Dude, I'd rather get gonorrhea than get a girl pregnant here. 1960. Yeah, Billy, it's true. Fuck, how many people are commenting? I'm way behind. 106 people in the room. Come on now. Zach, how many thumbs up do I have with 106 cats in the room? Daddy, I only go with you now. Yes, I know, baby. You're only mine. I know. I was in your dreams all night. You blowjob me now, then go to home now. Half bath now, Daddy. Daddy, I half bath now. Daddy, I cook now. You eat now, Daddy. Deposit 2,000 pesos. I love you long time, Daddy. I love you so much. I had over 100 women, and I just put Listerine in my coffee after then. No VD. Good for you, boy. 100 women ain't dick when you're living in this country. Let's be honest. If you're single in this country long enough, 100 women ain't shit. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I wouldn't do it ever again. I'm being honest. I would never do it again. Because whatever your name is, barman, let's be honest. Of those 100 women, how many of them were top notch? Like you would put in the top 90% of bitches you've ever fucked. Let's be real. Maybe 2 or 3. Maybe. I haven't met a woman yet that could get me really going 100%. Without a prescription here, just pay the pharmacist. All right, Zach, you shouldn't post that. But yes, you don't need prescriptions either. That's another thing. All these people are making videos on how to go to the doctor, what they ask for, what to do. Dude, you just walk in the pharmacy, give you whatever you want. Whatever you want, and you're paying less than the locals do. I have a fucking box full of drugs. What's up? Good show. Lucky, I watched Fanboy for the first time 10 minutes the other day. His dad is retired in Cebu, and he said he's planning to do. Yeah, I told you, man. But that's his job. He's making a living doing this. Lucky, there's not. I think it's great. I think it's great. These young guys that, let's be honest. Some of his friends are probably sitting at home in mommy and daddy's basement, jerking off, watching Netflix, and peeing in a coffee box. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are bums playing fucking PlayStation all day and their hair down their face and not showered. At least these guys are out being productive and making something of their lives. That's a win. That's a winner. Y'all take it easy. I'll try to catch the next one. All right, Blizzard, thanks for being here, buddy. Enjoy your day. Be safe. Jack Lamar, what's the ratio of chicks that are totally shaved down? I don't know, Jack. I just did this online. I figured it out. It was like 88.2%. What the fuck do I know? I don't like shaved. If you're going to be with a girl, just tell her to shave. She'll do whatever you want, man. What guys aren't you understanding? They're the most submissive people in the world. You want it shaved, they'll shave. You want to put lipstick on it, they'll put lipstick on it. They get mad when you finish inside them raw. That's a total lie. Now I know you just lied. You haven't fucked anybody. They don't say one thing about it. You just lied. Everything that you say from this point forward means you're bullshitting. Bye-bye. Robert. TND. Well, more power to him, but Van, never do that. I don't know what you're saying. Brian, I like a landing strip. I like anything above the clit, hairy. Anything below the top of the puss, shaved. I don't like anything to get in my way when I'm going down there, bro. Jack Lamar. I can't stop laughing. Deposit 1,000 pesos, Jack. Fanboy got a lot of haters, though, man. Just that all it is. Billy, hate and love is all the same when it comes to YouTube and social media, man. You can hate me and love me. I got 10 different vloggers talking about me right now. It's done nothing but help my channel. You want to tell me you're going to kill me? It's just as good as telling me you love me. You want to do bad videos about me? Just as good as doing a good video about me. 10 vloggers with my name in them. Most of them have made videos like 6-7 times in the last month only about me. And these guys think I'm bad. Christ, I might be the best content douchey boy's had in his life. First time I seen a girl in about the early 2000s with no hair below. I thought something was wrong, like she didn't hit puberty. And look, I remember when I turned 30, my friend, I just got divorced, and my friends, a big weightlifter back then. My friends were like, dude, you're going to manscape? I was like, what the fuck's he talking about? I mean, I always trimmed it, but he's like, oh, you got to shave your balls and the end of your shaft and do this and do that. I was like, oh my God. Matt, I'm old. Not my problem, your problem. I can never do that. That's your problem, not my problem. Louis in the house. Good morning, sir. That's the problem here. My barm. Finally, you said something more. Van life has a niche of angry old men after them. The old men do not like seeing younger men come around. And even when I was in Dumagetti, the older guys didn't like seeing me around. I sat at that bar one morning for breakfast. I wasn't drinking beer. I was just having breakfast. But the old ones just don't want to see somebody that can walk, let alone is younger. It's very weird, man. The pettiness, I've said it a million times and nobody wants to put it through their head. You are coming here and stepping back into middle school. The expats are in that group. It's not just the girls. The expats are also the 15-year-old mindsets now. They revert. No, most Filipinos, unless they're working in a bar, don't shave. If they're working in a bar or they're in that kind of business, they shave, but most girls don't. And a lot of them don't either. It's just not normal. Shaved? Hell no. I like flossing while eating. Yeah, Hutch! That's the best thing you ever said, my friend. Fanboy got a lot of haters, though, man. Jealous, that's all it is. That's it. Haters. Haters are jealous. Lucky 100%. You guys are crushing the fucking comment section today. What's up? Can I get some thumbs up, guys? If you're going to be in here talking and commenting and all that shit, can I get some thumbs up, please? Yeah. Now I know you're nuts. Tony Bologna, I'm sorry, brother, but you eat bologna. And I'm nuts, huh? Put a nice wet twat in my face. I'm licking it. I'm licking it until she gets angry. These clowns on your show living in their mom's basement. It's the truth, Kenny. I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How are you? I think Kenny hated on me the other day on somebody's channel. Kenny and I have like a love-hate relationship. Before Philippines was troll heavy, it's finished now, but there's little trolls left. Yeah, can you just troll with a thumbs up? Zach, tell him. Get me some thumbs up, you little bitches. I'll just shut down the show. Most women shave due to their periods. Just an FYI. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Girls say that, but that's dumb. That's true, Matt. Billy Times. Transcoders. Hi, sir. Hi, you. I'm assuming you're Filipino if you're saying hi, sir. Gonzo, Vanboy winning. Nothing wrong with it, man. Winning's winning. If not, just because other people are jealous of it doesn't mean they're winning. Ace left a comment on my thing I did of the piggery, and he said, "Oh, I see the pigs now." Blah blah blah. Still a fail, and I'm thinking, I'm a fail. You fucked a girl for 30 seconds and got a lifetime of debt with it by getting her pregnant, and I'm the fail. At least I could walk away from my failure. You're stuck with yours, bitch. Press is press, good or bad. It's all promotion. Amen, sir. Zach, please let me know if I'm getting some more thumbs up because I'm getting mad. Back to 9th grade. Yeah, dude. Sometimes less than that. But yeah, back to 9th grade. Only now they're armed with weapons. When we were in 9th grade, they didn't have this weapon. Now they have this weapon. Sometimes 2 or 3 of them. You know, as soon as you do something wrong or right, I'm telling you, 50 more people know it within an hour. You can put a clean shirt on with a polo shirt and some cologne and jeans, and you're 8 out of 10 in Cebu. Matt has a lot of haters. They're not haters. They're envious. There's a big difference. Use the little scissors. They do not use razors. I think they have the best pubic hair. Thumbs up, fellas. Yeah, Billy, thank you, sir. David Gonzalez, thumbs up, bro. I got you. I appreciate it, Dave. 51 of 110. That's about half. That's all I'm going to get. Is it true HIV rates are high in Philippines? Love from Toronto. Yes. Google it. It's consistently gone up over the last 10 years. Actually, since COVID, it's consistently going higher and higher and higher. Now, listen, everybody can argue that it's gay. And this is where I'm going to give you a little lesson in life. Okay, fellas? If there's a gay guy fucking another gay guy and they both get HIV, do you think neither one of those gay guys are fucking straight girls? And those straight girls are then fucking you. You're wrong if you don't believe that. They are very open-minded here. They have no care in the world who they're fucking. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Oh, I want a man that's respectful. I want a man that takes care of me. I want a man that's older. Age is just a number. They're fucking anything and everything that puts a heart on near them. You know why? They don't say no. They don't say no. Let me repeat it so you get it in your head. The same girl that's fucking you, who's told you she hasn't fucked anybody else in 2 years, has fucked gay guys in her life, or fucked another guy that fucked another gay guy. Get it through your head. That's how AIDS happens. Envy is a hell of a thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bitmonger the bitch. Matt, your life coach Mike Graver set you straight, huh? Bitmonger, you're such a pussy. Go fucking jerk off on your camera, will you? You and your shit show. Kenny and Subic, what's up? What's up? What's up? All different colors. If they're old enough to bleed, they're old enough to breed. Yeah. That's what you want to do. I'm not breeding with anybody here. You have seen those expats in the fields drinking Tanduay at midday. They're usually pretty cool. I think most people here are cool as long as they're not the envious ones. Smashed tomato. I'm the one that told you that, bitch. Bitmonger, you have a good setup there. Yeah, Bitmonger, yeah. You want to kiss my ass now? Oh, whiteboard school teacher. 60 of 115. Yay! I don't think Doucheboy ever seen 100 grand cash, and he talks so big about money. No, he talks about monthly income. Bitmonger will get a lesson here. There's a big difference between getting a guaranteed monthly income and always spending more than what you're given each month with no safety, no CDs, no investments, no nothing. So all you are for the rest of your life is dependent on that monthly income. I talked to Joe about this months ago. So if something fucked up ever happens, you have nothing. Let's say that money stops coming or the electronic funds stop working or whatever happens in this world. You have nothing because your whole life depended on whatever government or whatever job or whatever bullshit insurance shit you have going is dependent on that income. They have no safety net. So yeah, that's fine for month to month living. If that's if you get $4,000 a month and you spend $4,500 every month, you're always that's what you got. He had no savings. You have to have a hybrid, man. You have to have the lines of income, and you also have to have a savings net, an emergency fund. They're separate, by the way. Savings and emergency investments are all different. That cocksucker had none of the above. He only had his monthly income. If he had more than that, he would not have been on Facebook begging for money, which he is called simping. Everything he says is a double standard. Angry monk. What's a mad monk? There's no such thing. Don't get a bar girl pregnant, then he gets one pregnant. You need income, but not savings. Don't e-beg, then he e-begs. He's an oxymoron. His whole life is an oxymoron. You can just take the ox. Yeah, he's just a fucking moron. Some Philippines be drinking one. Oh, yeah, dude. That gin is nasty. I bet you that gin just, oof. Interesting Philippine stat. Women watch 50% of all the porn in the country versus 40% for the men. Lots of repressed sexuality here for sure. Dude, the men, Ken, let's be honest. These men, they're no different than the dog that's walking down the street that fucks the dog and just sniffed their ass, or the chicken that mounts the hen to fuck. They're animalistic in their sex. It's not like us. We fuck for pleasure. These guys fuck just to fuck. They're dominant. Don't be confused. We are way different creatures when it comes to fucking. So these girls never get the act of pleasure fucking a Filipino. No, let's be honest. Every girl that's honest with you will tell you a Filipino's dick is harder than a cucumber, man. It's like a solid rod, but it's 20 seconds of pumping and then dump and then done. There's no kissing, no touching, no oral, no love, no nothing. Legend, yeah. Louis, 23andMe, an ancestor helping single mother Filipinos find their foreigner baby fathers. Do not do any DNA testing for fun to find out your roots. Dude, they don't have enough money to do that, Louis. That's a total bullshit lie again. You spread a lot of bullshit. You know that, right? Most Filipinos can't afford their data, their load, and you're telling me they're going to go pay for it 23andMe. Get the fuck out of here. Even if they did do that, then they have to file lawsuits. They can't afford to do that. Stop it. Do they use those dual safety scissors from kindergarten? Want to laugh? I left a comment on a video Ace posted where he was making unsubstantiated claims about you. He actually engaged me for about 5 comments. It was a great back and forth, and I had fun. Well, thank you. I hope you had my back, Jim. Nothing he says about me is accurate. He said I'm from North Philly. He said I'm uneducated. He said I bounced from hotel to hotel. I had an apartment the whole time I was there. He's a douchebag. Always giving you a thumbs up, but it requires you to be honest, direct, and trustworthy. Imagine that. If you ever tell me I'm not those things, you don't need to give me a thumbs up. Another guy even joined me. Ace was not a happy man. Ace is a loving, gentle, kind father. How the fuck do I send? Oh, Jack Lamore, stop it. If I was fucking showing you my pussy and tits, you'd have money all over this place, right? Let's be honest. If I was saying, "Oh, Jack, I want to gobble your goo. I want to lick your balls, Jack. Oh my God, Jack, I want to look into your eyes while I stroke your wet cock with my soft hands." Suddenly, you'd be able to send me money. So don't fucking pose, poser. Brian, what up? Hope all is well. Sir, I am. Same to you. Brian, yes. Trans, yes, sir. You smash Pootie until it looks like a smashed tomato. You told me that. Love it. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, Trans. The girl I was dating is the one that told me that. She was with a guy before, whenever she was with him, and she's like, "Oh my God," she goes, "I couldn't go with him the second day because he made that thing look like a smashed tomato." So it kind of aroused me. I like hearing about other girl stories. I'm not one of those fags that can't stand knowing, oh, I have to be with a virgin or a girl that's never been with another foreigner. So the next time I'm screwing her, I guess she knew what turned me on. She's like, "Fuck that shit until it looks like a smashed tomato." And I'm, man, dude. Deposit 1,000 pesos. When I'm old, I want to be demented from hard alcoholism. Do you, man? Whatever works for you. Until it burns and enjoy life. Use your credit card until it burns and enjoy life. Hey, there's a lot of smart cats out there when it comes to finances. They don't pay for anything with their own money. And they believe in don't buy houses, don't buy cars, rent. If you know anything about the money guys in America, that's what they're all doing now. I've seen his videos, whiteboard talking to a camera like, has ABC done DNA match yet? Until I see the results, just saying. Go ask him, Kenny. I don't know what the fuck he does. Brian, Jaja uses a tweezer. I don't know why she puts herself through the pain. I offer to buy her razors, but she says no, saves money, I guess. Yeah, that's the reason. Speaking about razors and tweezers, I was on the boat going over to Boracay, and there was a Philip. You know, if you ever been on a boat, it's like an airplane. You got 3 seats and 3 seats in front of you, 3 seats behind you. This old Filipino is pulling out these fucking hairs out of his nose. Not this is how he's doing. I'm going to show you. Pulling them out. He'd look at it, and they go sniff it, and then into the girl's hair in front of him. No bullshit. He did this the whole 10 minutes we were on the boat. Guys like douche forget when he talks about you. What about your 18 to 55 years of age? Meaning you, Matt, lived a heck. Guys like douche forget when he talks about you. What about your 18 to 55 years of age? Meaning you, Matt, lived a heck of a life running free and enjoying while he worked a boring life. Those years count. Oh, dude, I don't need to. I appreciate you, Lucky, but I don't need to validate my life to anybody. Especially him. I remember a long time ago, a Filipino wanted to watch my copy of my Debbie Does Dallas. The fact that you have a Debbie Does Dallas is your problem. Louis in Another World. Yeah, Louis fucked up. I'm not reading you anymore. Panay sexually repressed. Ha 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 ha. The Pope just turned Jewish. Hector, they actually are. Pinoy white wine is wicked, but doable. For a Coke wine mixer class teaching level. I had your back. He claimed you e-bag and I was saying you didn't. He called me a simp. Do you, Jimmy? Ace is crazy. He said you were from a mob crime family from Atlantic City hiding out in the Philippines and witness protection. Of course he did. Whoever just sent me $10, I'm going to love. Jack Lamore, you learned it. Jack. Oh, Jackie boy, thank you so much. Jackie, don't stop, Jack. Come in my mouth, Daddy. Please feed it to me. Load me, Jack. Are you happy, Jack? That was your OnlyFans for today. Peter Van Doyer was an expat god from the earth. Great, dude. Lamore, send a Gcash. I need rice. I need rice now. You feed me rice, I show you my titties. I'm begging to think. Is playing with a 51 card deck. Hector, if a Pinay tells you you're guapa, here we go. If a Pinay tells you you're guapa, your fuck's sakes, don't go to the bathroom. Look in the mirror and start combing your hair. You're wasting your time. It doesn't matter. She just wants to see that you have a couple dollars. If it flies, floats, or fucks, rent, don't buy. I like that one, Tom. Flies, floats, or fucks. You forgot to say the housing part. Matt, laughing my I saw that same shit. It's disgusting, Zach. I seen it. It made me really sick. Damn, haven't heard Booyah in a while. Yeah, we got a bunch of old cats in the room. I think some of these guys are stuck in 6th grade. I got to piss and I got to go. How long have I been on? 120. I'm out. Jack Lamar. Lamore. Thank you, sir. What the fuck was I supposed to do today? Oh. I'll ask it another live. I don't have time for it today. I booked all my tickets. I'm going to book my hotel room. I'm going to see Jim Schaefer and a few other people. I think Slevin's coming. I was hoping Hutch would come, but he's not saying. Angeles City, gentlemen, August 10th. August 10th to the 14th or 15th, depending. 14th. Oh, good, bro. Jack Lamore, I appreciate you. I hope I gave you a boner. David Gonzalez, has anybody ever seen Ace do a live stream? Because I haven't. That would require him to be alive. He can't do a live stream because you guys used to pick on me for smoking. Imagine what he does without a beer in 20 minutes. That would be a fun. You don't have to do a live stream. You could just do a 30-second clip and then just put it on auto repeat. Betty Bago, Angeles, Red Light District, Entertainment District, bartenders, waitresses, bar girls, dancers, Korean Town, Balibago, Red Street, Walking Street, discos. And yet I go to the same bar every day and look at my girlfriend's friends and try to convince them I am better than that she told them. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you, Brent. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate you. I'm going to try to be a new version of Matt when I arrive there, which the girls are not going to like because I'm not spending any money. Have a nice day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support.